Hello Flosstube, my name is Ghandi. Welcome to my channel. This is a cross stitch channel and this is a video about some wonderful FFO and some progress in a WIP and new plans. So yeah, a quick update. This beauty here that you can see fully because it's really big. I will insert a picture. This is from Nora Corbett from Mirabilia. It's Cathedral Woods Goddess. I was calling her Cathedral Forest Goddess, but both names are, you know, a little tricky for me, but this is Cathedral Woods Goddess, yeah. And I stitched her finished just at the beginning of January, and I was I thought that I finished her, and I was just you know, making some time to frame her, and I already have the frame, so I decided to frame her this weekend and realized that I haven't finished her completely because I need to add some beading in her dress, so I couldn't frame her yesterday, and I added the missing beads, and now I could today I frame her. I'm not putting crystal, you know, glass, so I usually rotate my pieces and put in my wall some of the pieces, and then, you know, put them in some place else. So I don't really like to put glass on my framing, and I have some pieces that had glass, but yeah, I guess it's like 50-50, but I decided not put glass on her. And yeah, the frame, it's a very simple one. It's like a linen type of decoration, and this gold outline or border, and yeah, I really like it because she's so vibrant and her colors are amazing, and all the beading and the crystal, so I really wanted a more relaxed and simple frame. So yeah, I'm really happy. The fabric is Belfast 32 count that I dyed, and I changed all of the beads with material that I have in my stash, and also the water lilies. I substitute the water lilies for some silks that I had, and some DMC variation, so my conversion, it's a little more copper than the original, you know. The change in the beading and in the flosses, it's subtle, but yeah, it's different from the original. So yeah, and I really was you know, really exciting about this fabric because I knew the colors of the dress were very similar to the background, but I don't know, I had that hunch that I needed to stitch her in this green fabric. I love stitching on green. It's not really my favorite color, but I love the look that a green fabric gives to my projects. So yeah, really happy. She's really you know, blingy. She has a lot of beading and crystals and metallics. She was a joy to stitch. And yeah, I added also these crystals, like butterflies, little butterflies, and yeah, really happy. And now I have another mirror in my wall. mirror on my wall. So yeah, that is finally my FFO of the week. Even though I thought that I have already finished her, I was lying. But now I can say it's completely finished. So I will put her back in her wall, and I will put a picture of her and with all her Mira sisters. Okay, also this week I've been working on, Jani's year of sampler. So this is Merrily Merrily, We Welcome Spring. And yeah, I finished the part of the letters, and I'm trying to move on the border. I haven't stitched on this since last year, and I found the fabric really hard to stitch. It's a 40 count linen that I dye and bake, so it's a little smaller, but yeah, it's kind of hard to stitch on it. I didn't remember having any trouble when I started this project, but I don't know. I'm getting used to working this again, and I don't know if it is for the linen. It's a 40 count. I have stitched in 40 counts, but yeah, this one is really tricky, and I'm using the ball tip needles, and it really helps me here because I was using my bohin needles, and yeah, it wasn't not working for me at all, so I changed it to the ball tipped needles. And yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to slowly making some progress. It's a lovely sampler, and I was watching all the new releases from market, and the releases from Blackbird Designs are so gorgeous and so pretty, and I want all of them. And it's really hard, for me to get the patterns, the new patterns, and with all these terrible news about the coronavirus, and yeah, it's really difficult. So we have another priorities, and we have to focus on be well. So yeah, but I was looking at these amazing and beautiful new releases by Blackbird Design, and I said, you know what, I need to stitch on my on my Merrily Merrily, because it's very similar, the style of Blackbird Design. It's so unique. So yeah, I that's why I pick up this project, to be feeling like I was stitching some of the new designs. But no, unfortunately no, I have to wait a few months to get mine. But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm trying to keep stitching in this, and all of my projects, but really happy with this sampler. And talking about samplers, I am planning new beginnings. This is a Pink Sparrow sampler. This was a very popular sampler last year, and a dear friend gave me this pattern, and I have it in my stash. So I said, you know what, also because I I don't have any of the new releases, I want to feel, you know, the rush and the emotion of having a new project. So I consider this my my market release, even though it's not. But and I'm going to stitch this in this fabric, this 40 count. And the flosses, I did a conversion because I don't have you know, access to these fancy flosses, Wix Dye Works or Gentle Arts, and they're very pretty, but I wanted to make a conversion, and to make a conversion in solid colors, because usually when I make substitutions of materials from, for example, water lilies to DMC, I use DMC colors or variations, you know, to give that idea. And here I wanted to make all the sampler in solid colors, so I make the conversion first to DMC solid colors. And of course I'm not going to get this variation in the color, you know, but I try to look at as a solid color. And after I made the conversion to DMC, I decided to use CXC flosses, and, you know, give it a try. So I see how I feel, because this is going to be the first time that I'm going to stitch with these flosses. And yeah, here's my conversion. Supposedly the colors, you know, the number in the CXC flosses is the same that DMC, but they are slight difference. Some of the colors are really similar, but some of them are slightly different. But yeah, I decided, you know what, it's going to be my personal sampler. So these are really pretty colors, very girly and, you know, pastel colors. So yeah, I will let you know how I feel with these flosses. It's going to be the first time for me, and I'm going to stitch it 1/2. So these flosses are thicker than DMC, so I will see the coverage of the floss. But yeah, I'm really excited to start this sampler. Is so pretty and I'm sure it will look really nice with these colors. But I will keep you posted about my progress. And that's it. That's my new plan, you know, for a new start. And also I'm waiting for another market release that it's going to take a while to came here to my country. It's from Teresa Kogut, the Newcastle bouquet. And yeah, I pre-ordered this pattern, but yeah, I don't know when I'm going to get it. But in the meanwhile, I pick up some of the colors. again making a conversion for that beautiful sampler, and I'm going to play a little or a lot with the colors, because let me remove this. The main focus on Teresa sampler is this red border. So I'm going to use these two DMC. This is 115 and this is 107, and you know, try to accomplish that striking beautiful red border using these flosses. I love the combination, and of course it's not going to be the same that the one Teresa design, but you know, slightly different and with my colors. So we'll see. I hoping the result is going to be really beautiful. I'm really desperate because I don't have the pattern yet, and I don't know when I'm going to get it, but yeah, I have the flosses waiting and we'll see what happened, and again I will let you know when I receive that pattern and you know, my progress. And the idea is to not use this fabric, but to dye a fabric in a light yellow brown color. So yeah, I have to prepare my fabric. So we'll see. I'm really excited. I mean, I'm really sad because I'm watching all the market releases and all your haul videos, and I'm really jealous. But no, you know, I'm really happy for you. So yeah, that's my stitching report for this week, with a fully finished, some plans and my WIP, and that's it. I'm going to perhaps start this beauty. I don't know. But I will let you know. And I put a video in my Instagram. I put pictures of my progress, and right now I'm putting picture of the common thread stitcher challenge every day, so it's really interesting and fun if you want to follow me. And I put a video of a little stitch with me, stitching and chill. And yeah, it's hard for me to make this stitch with me in English, because I need you know, the words, and it's not always easy to make myself clear. And sometimes I have, you know, ideas or things that I want to comment, but I don't know, I guess I get a little shy, I don't know. But yeah, if you just want to watch me stitching, I put a little clip of stitch with me. So yeah, that will be all for this week. Take care of yourself. It's a difficult time for everybody. Here in Mexico, we are, you know, having a different approach to this crisis, and yeah, it's hard because we really don't know what to do sometimes, and it's difficult because many of us have to work outside the house, and we can stay in quarantine, but if it's a mandatory you know, regulation, we have to stay at home. And for one part, I mean, it's great, we can stitch and we can be with our family. I mean, I am personally, I don't I am not really with my family all the time, because we all work all day and the kids are in school, and we just, you know, see each other at night or on weekends or really early. But yeah, it's difficult because yeah, we need to work, and there is not really you know, a plan. And yeah, it's all the questions and the doubts, and that's the worst part, I guess, not knowing what to do. And but well, we will try to do the right thing and taking care of each other. So yeah, have a great week, stitch all you can, take care of yourself, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.